Greetings, folks. It's been a while, so I figured as a channel update let's play a probably 2-decade-old game at this point. Yeah, this game is probably gonna be 20 years old soon, and it's gonna be amazing that it is. So let's just click here to play. So basically, this game is what started the whole match 3 kind of system, so I might as well talk about this game as I go along and such. And talk about what I was doing since the end of my Crash Bandicoot 1 Let's Play. So, I shall call this state of the channel the What I Did During Quarantine Edition. Believe me, I'm just not going to beat around the bush. Like, this year has just been... It just sucked. It just sucked so much that it's just... there have been points where I've been demotivated from doing literally anything. But I have been slowly getting back into the swing of things, and quite lately I have been editing videos for Melting Pot commentaries, and working on other projects as well, and hopefully getting back to those soon. As of right now, the RODs for Mega Man's 4, 5, and 6 have been uploaded, and at the time of this post, well, I am going to be uploading Mega Man 8's RODs pretty soon. I haven't recorded Mega Man 7 because I have yet to play that myself. I hopefully should play that soon, on top of other games I still need to play. Because I have played a little bit of Mega Man 7, but I haven't beaten it. I did enjoy what I played of it before. Yeah. The other 2 projects I am going to be editing relatively soon is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, well, Crash 1, that is, and Crash Bandicoot Warped. I recorded those games for Melting Pot commentaries quite some time ago, and I'll be editing them relatively soon. So in terms of where I was mostly at home. I usually do errands, like errands whenever I'm prepared to and stuff, and yeah. I've tried to keep my mind busy and such, and I find it a shame that a lot of things that were gonna happen didn't happen because of circumstances and such, which really bums me out because of plans I had for the summer. But what are you gonna do? It's just, this is kind of a year that I just wouldn't miss. Like, I wouldn't miss worth a thing once it's over. Anyway, so while we're on the topic of projects and stuff, let's talk about the channel's next project, Freedom Planet. I want to get to recording that soon, and I'll try to record it within these next couple of weeks, hopefully. But it depends on how soon I can get those RODs I edited done, and hopefully I'll be taking care of that when that time comes. If not within these next 2 weeks, then it should hopefully start around this summer. And I have been preparing for it for a long time. I did say it was initially going to be a 2019 Let's Play, but other projects got in the way, and as a result, it had to take like a backseat in terms of other games, because I do have like a little roadmap for my next set of LPs, and I'm glad I decided on that. And I do want to thank Plum for helping me with deciding when to do certain Let's Plays. Like, for example, when to cover Crash Bandicoot 2, because I know you guys would want me to cover that. I will have to cover that, I will have to cover that relatively soon, since I essentially started the little Crash Bandicoot retrospective on my channel. And, it's probably going to be a long road to get to Insane Trilogy and Nitro Fuel, but whatever the cost, it will be worth it in the end, because at the very least I get to talk about one of my favorite remakes of all time. Let's see. Match here and such. And I do want to get back into the swing of LPs, swing of other projects, swing of projects I have to edit for other people and such. But I do hope things will start to progress on this channel soon. Ah, shoot, where to find my next match? So, dang. That ended relatively quick. And that went on for like around 6 minutes. Jeez. It felt like it went on for much longer. So, yeah. I should hopefully start on Let's Play number 5, within either of these next 2 weeks, or at the very least, within this summer, because the game's going to be turning 6 soon. And I can't believe it's been that long since the game actually released. It felt like almost yesterday when I saw that Sage or something like that. So, let's talk about the progress with Millas. I'm going to be getting back to it relatively, soon. I'll try to get back to it around this summer, because I do have to fix things involving gliders. I still have to fix back routes with Festival Millas 2019. And I do want to do Festival Millas 2020 sometime soon, but it's probably gonna be worried about later into 2020 and such. And I'm already trying to think of set ideas to be designed for, well, set. I do want to try to get Millas done this year, and I should hopefully be seeing the end, but there's probably going to be lots to do. I wouldn't be surprised if by the time I actually get all the levels done for it, there are going to be lots of backwards I have to fix, and it may take till 2021 to fix it. But if I get it done this year, then well, good for me. Because it's been a long 4 years since the project started. It wasn't gonna, initially it was just gonna be a single frame plan that I was gonna make for, well, GigaLem's, and then it just spiraled into this. So, yeah. If I run out of things to talk about, I may have to cut this video short, because this is more very impromptu, because I couldn't really think of any other topics for this video. But, yeah. So, I should hopefully rekindle my flames for, things I want to do, things I want to get finished, and just a lot of things. A lot of a lot of stuff that I want to do and need to get the motivation for, considering that this year has basically just happened. For those who have stayed, who have stuck around waiting for another update from me, regardless if it's Lemmings or not, I really do appreciate you guys for being around and sticking around. And I do appreciate my friends for being there for me when I was feeling rather down. And this game right here, I want to thank Artie for gifting me this game on Steam. It's a classic match 3 game. I wish I had the sequel and whatever, but I might as well just show off the original, since if I wanted to do like some sort of PopCap retrospective, this game would probably just be one part, considering it was very early PopCap. Remember, before there was Plants vs. Zombies, Zuma, and all that stuff, there were a bunch of Match 3 games. Fun ones, albeit. There's some that I think deserve attention, and deserve some preservation, considering that it's hard to even try to play these games, play these online games again. So, if there was one thing that I have been busy with, if I wanted to, I probably would have made it the center of attention for a state of the channel. Maybe maybe another update or something like that when I want to go villager hunting. Because, yeah, I've been busy with Animal Crossing. I never thought I'd get invested in another Animal Crossing game since the GameCube, but here I am playing Animal Crossing on my Nintendo Switch. I've never played New Leaf. I've dabbled a little bit into City Folk, but couldn't get into it. I don't know why I couldn't get into it. I did end up finding another copy of City Folk. It's in my it's on my shelf in my bedroom. But it's I'm surprised New Horizons was pulling me in when it did, because it's serving as another game to kill time on the Nintendo Switch besides Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. And I made a promise that I wouldn't try to play Crash Team Racing 3 times in a row for my for my state of channels and stuff like that. I still hope there's another update in the pipeline, because there are characters that still are waiting to be added to the roster. I just want to know what's going on, with Be Nice or something. I just hope I just hope things are going alright with them, despite this circumstances with the world and such. And sometimes you just need to take your mind away from the world if it makes you a bit too depressed, because there's just some things that you wish weren't. There's just some things you wish weren't the case, such as the whole pandemic and such. Unfortunately, these things have been happening, and yeah. I won't go too much into detail about this. My channel's not about being political and stuff like that. I'd rather leave that kind of stuff to those who are more comfortable talking about it. And politics, I'm just not comfortable talking about, if I'm honest. So I'd rather just keep this channel to just what I want it to be. I want to cover games and content I make or other people make and stuff like that. It's why I did that whole Sage Indie Showcase last year, because it was a nice side project, but I get to try a demo of a game for one part. And depending on the turnout for Sage 2020, I may do another Sage Indie Showcase for this year and such. Who knows? I'm just going to be rambling on, thinking about what I could be reminded about, what to talk about, and see if I can make at least a short-length video a little bit longer, without without trying to pad out for no good reason. And it's always nice to keep your mind busy during a time like this, because if you're able to like do something that helps you keep your mind your mind's just continually ticking on the inside, you just hear those clocks and wheels turn. You hear those elements of creativity just springing to you, and you just gotta like get that motivation to create things, to do stuff. And of course, I ran out of moves again. Well, I made it to level 4 this time. Let's go one more round. Okay. So this will probably be the last round of the video, I always like getting stuff like that. As such, I'll try to talk about the stuff I want to try to record sometime soon. So in terms of like Melting Pot, I still need to play stuff like Mega Man and Bass and Mega Man 7. I want to play Mega Man and Bass as Mega Man because someone else is going to be doing it as Bass. And in terms of like stuff involving Mega Man, well, that didn't last long. Seriously? I'll just, okay. In terms of a Mega Man Let's Play, that's kind of something I've been sitting on for a while, a Mega Man Let's Play for my channel. Thing is that, Mega Man is such a short game by today's standards that I think I would do it more justice if I decided to do a Mega Man Marathon Let's Play, and because of how ambitious that sounds, I want to save that for a bit of a milestone LP or something like that. And that's something I'm still deciding on when I want to do it, because I have to cover Mega Man's 1 through 11, I have to cover Mega Man and the Wily Wars in terms of the Wily Tower, I have to cover Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy, just the Game Boy, I almost called it the Game Boy Advance, I wish it was on the Game Boy Advance. or as it's called in Japan, Rock Band World 5. I have to cover Mega Man and Bass Challenger from the future and Mega Man Bass on the Super Nintendo, because I'm not covering the Game Boy Advance version. I do not want to go through Screen Crunch. Screen Crunch is a cereal I don't want. Anyway. And, yeah. It's one of those very few instances of a marathon Let's Play where I'm covering all the games in the series, and it may take a while to cover them all because I may want to like take breaks between games, because there's some games that can take a lot out of you if it's just one stage or many. Mega Man 9. Like, I have yet to beat Mega Man 9 and 7 and 10. I do want to play 7 fully for myself eventually, as I stated before. And Mega Man 9 is something I have yet to beat because of the Wily stages. Like, they wouldn't be a problem if the Wily stages let you save between Wily stages. But unfortunately, if you game over in Wily Stage 3, you have to load a save file that started before Wily Stage 1. it's kind of like the whole, it's kind of what I call cave story syndrome, where it's just like, where it's, bad to the point where it's just a big difficulty spike. And I beat Mega Man 8 without save states. And because I said that, it's because of Wily Fortress 1 is why it could drain me and stuff like that. It's why I would take breaks between games to avoid burning myself out. So I would, probably, do something on the side before getting back to Mega Man and starting the next game until I hit the end of Mega Man 11. Or 12, the things could, there could be, like, another game before I even need to touch the first game or something like that on my personal channel. And in terms of what I would cover it on, I would cover 1 through 6 on Legacy Collection. Wow, that was amazing. I would cover 1 through 6 on Legacy Collection, 7 on SNES 9X, unless I had access to a Super Nintendo and some capture software, or one of those analog Super Nintendos if I can find a copy of the game without breaking bank, because Mega Man 7 is bloody expensive nowadays. Well, for a cartridge. I would cover Mega Man 8 off of Methafen, because for some reason Capcom does not want to put the Sega Saturn version on any Legacy collections. Like, come on. I want to see the Saturn version of 8 be ported instead. Poor Saturn re-releases. And I do want to, and I will have to cover Mega Man based off of the same emulator, because, well, for similar reasons and such. But 9 and 10 is going to have to be done off the Legacy Collection. And if I don't have it on PC by that time, I will cover Mega Man 11 off of my Nintendo Switch. I do own the Switch version after all. And because I own said Switch version, I also have the Mega Man Amiibo. Yeah. I have 3 Mega Man Amiibo. One of them is golden. Ah, darn it. It's always when I want to get to doing a 5 gem matchup. I will say that in terms of my roadmap, I might as well not be vague with this one. Like, I might as well say it in case if I had to go on hiatus again. My roadmap, with Let's Plays after Freedom Planet, is going to be starting with Lemmings for both the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. I'll handle it in such a way where I cover the Super Nintendo version of a rank first, before covering the exclusives on the Sega Genesis. Because the Sega Genesis version has, because of its smallest level size, it has so many different levels in the game. Some of them are even from Oh No More Lemmings. I'm not kidding. So, as a fact, I will also be covering, I'll also be try to find a way to cover the Ultimate Doom. I'll be probably doing a Hurt Me Plenty all secret levels playthrough of it. I am not good enough to go through Ultraviolence. I think that is something that should be saved for something of a, probably a Coffee Goal LP or something like that. Because it will take some time for me to master playing Doom on such a level, especially with hit scanners in the mix. Oh boy. I have been watching a lot of Decino's playthroughs. It's given me something to listen to while I wait for a video to render. And I will say that when I cover Doom, if you want to have like a pistol start ultraviolence playthrough, then I recommend you watch him or Peter's LPs of the game. Just saying. And then after that would be Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, and just like Crash Bandicoot 1, it will be a 100% Let's Play and such. So when that time comes, I will try to be as positive as I can with Crash Bandicoot 2, because I have grown quite a bit of appreciation for Crash 2, but it's still my least favorite in the original trilogy, but I will try to be as positive as I can with it, because I know there are a lot of people that like it, and there are even people that prefer that game over Crash Bandicoot 3. So, of course I only reached like round 3 that time. So let's just talk about the last couple of LPs before we end the video in terms of my roadmap until like Let's Play number 10 or something. So if Freedom Planet 2 releases this year, it will probably take the spot of a Let's Play in terms of a blind run, since I'm still waiting for that game to come out. Hopefully it will be this year. And for after Crash Bandicoot 2, it will probably be a Let's Play of Spectre of Torment, since I should get to doing another Shovel Knight campaign sometime soon. The Let's Play that would be my milestone LP for, well, Let's Play number 10. It will probably be Ape Escape. It will be a 100% Let's Play, because it's one of my favorite PlayStation games of all time. All I know is that until the end of the Naughty Dog era, a Crash Let's Play will be every 4th Let's Play. I'll have to decide what to do once I get to the end of the Crash Team Racing Let's Play, probably like a couple of years from now. So yeah, that was it for this little impromptu video and such. So I've been GigaLem, and well, I thank you for being patient with me and such. I will try to get back to doing things relatively soon, and yeah, I have a couple of links in case you want to donate in the description below. If you do, I will give you a shout out if you so wish, and I thank you if you do. Anyway, I shall bid you guys adieu.